Okay, we've made some signings and we haven't broken the bank. Hello everyone and welcome to Dreaming is Possible here with Chesterfield. We are going to be kicking off the season in today's episode in style, because we've made significant signings. Some of them will play, some of them won't play. I've also integrated some of you guys into the fact that, you've got in touch and you want to be in the game. So that's great and thank you so much for doing so. We're going to be kicking off, as you can see, just above me with Chorley. But before we do that, let me run through the signings. Now, I'm going to run through them quickly, so if you see your name and stuff like that and you want to check your stuff out, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, so pause it yourself, check out things and stuff on the page, and we'll take it from there. So let's get on and show you these signings then. Okay then, so there has been some signings already made before I actually joined the club, so they're all the ones right up until Richard Wyatt right here, sort of thing. All the ones above it, they were made by the club. I've not made them, so I'll scroll it down sort of thing to where we just get to Richard, and then I've made all these, about 15, 16 I think it is, but as you can see, not spent a penny and not made a penny either. But players have kind of gone out on frees and loans and stuff like that, but also I've managed to bring all these players in on frees. Basically, that's what I thought. I'm not going to go out and spend a stupid amount of money. If I can bring a load of free players in, that is basically what I was basically going to plan on doing, get my words out. But anyway, let's click on them, and then like I say, then you'll be able to if you see your name and stuff like that. Now, some of them are people, some of them aren't, So we're starting with Richard, who is somebody. Now, also you'll probably notice that I'm on a different skin now. This is the vanilla skin, but it's in dark mode. The reason being is the skins that I loaded, I've got an issue with the game, so there needs to be a few tweaks on the people that make them, but they're having a bit of an effect with the full game. So I'm back to sort of the vanilla look, So if you're just wondering what's going on here, this is why it looks the way that it does. So hopefully we'll get everything sorted and I'll get the new version of the skin back again. But today you'll have to bear with me. Anyway, then we got Kwame Poku. I think that's how you would say it. Poku. I think Poku. Yeah. Again, I'm literally not going to go through too much detail on them. I'm just literally just going to show, and then you guys can pause it. Now we have Mark Appleby. Charlie Lawrence is one of you guys out there. Thank you, Charlie. Joe Willis. Harry Marsden, this is one of you guys out there. Thank you, Harry. I know you were playing on the right side of defence when you were at Cambridge, but I needed a left-sided defender, so I've made you on the left. I hope you don't mind. If you do, please let me know. But at the end of the day, I needed someone on the left side, So that's why you're going down the left-hand side. Eric Van Hiltz, Daniel Francis, Matt Greening. Very good on a determination. Aaron Evans Harriet. Matt Reynolds. Rodolfo Nunez. Yes, you are one of them. Rodolfo back in goal. I take it as we want to be, Rodolfo. And I've actually even given you the number 99, which you had when you were at Cambridge. But again, if that's a fine, thank you. Please get in touch. Jeff Davis. Now, Jeff is, if any of you were playing the Cambridge will know, this is Danger Gerbil, but like I say, I'm keeping everyone having their proper names in the game. So, yeah. Mark Gibson. Actually, has a player face. Jimmy Owen. Lee Garden. And Max Norman. Another player face. And like I say, these are the players that have gone out. There is one other, I think there's one other player that is, but he's actually good enough to be in the first team. Where is he? Yeah, it's Patrick Garber. Decided to try and leave him in the under-18s, but apparently the under-18s manager said he was good enough for the first team. So he's been promoted up to the first team. He's not as good as some of the other players in the first team, but it's good to have him as a backup. But these guys, like I say, some of these players that you've already seen, if any of you else want to be in the game and stuff like that, I will change stuff regarding that. But we'll see how the progression goes with your players. This is the lineup. Like I say, it's the 4-4-2, which they are familiar with. So we're going to be going to that first game. I have managed to obviously play this formation in pre-season, and it's coming up. It's getting better, so we'll be able to eventually move on to this formation. But I think it's good to, like, keep the familiarity with the team and stuff like that that's going in. We've still kept hold of Oliver Newby, but we did get a bid in for him for 38,000, and he wanted to go, and it was Sheffield United, so it was going to the Premier League. I accepted it, but the board blocked it, and I was shocked by this, because I'm thinking, no, man, they want the money, but they didn't. They said that they could get more for him. So they want 190,000 for him, which is like a massive increase. And we've still got 21 clubs now that are looking for him. Everton, like Sheffield United, Bournemouth are like the three big ones that are coming in from the Premier League. So yeah, he's not going to be here much longer. I can't see that happening, but the fact we're going to maybe able to get like a decent amount of money for him will help, obviously, with future transfers and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, enough of me rabbiting. You want to get into these games for today. We know it's like Chorley, and we know we're playing also Stockport as well. Just giving you a rundown of like how we did actually get on in pre-season. A little bit of a mixed bag, as you can see. The Dundee game, we were actually doing pretty well into that until Patrick Garber actually got sent off. So he got sent off in this one, as you'll see here. And we were leading 1-0 at that point, and then it just, it decided, was the stats. It decided that wasn't it. We'd had these like 3 shots and stuff up until that point, and then once he got sent off, had to obviously slightly adjust things. And obviously then Dundee, you'd expect them. Dundee should have been beating us in this one. We actually got a draw, which is like shocking. They probably don't know what sort of side they put out, but they're a Scottish Premier League side. We're non-league, and they only managed to get a draw against us. So I think that was a really good result. But like I say, it's Chorley and Stockport coming up. Let's crack on. So we are away from home in our first late game. Let's see how things pan out with regards to this. But we are going to be in the white. We're going to be in the white circles, as it were, against the red circles. No, in fact, we're in the red, aren't we? Yeah, no, we're in the red. I apologise. No, I've just noticed. Yeah, we're in the red. I've done what I'm talking about. We're in the red. Like, forget that. They're in the white and black. Yeah, I'm thinking white. Why were you playing white? Yeah, we're in the red. So far, it's fairly even. But this is a good ball through for Spirio, who's on loan. Can get there. Can he get the shot away? Can, but it's straight at their goalkeeper. So we get the first shot in anger, as it were. Down the line, finds Buchanan, who's pushed forward here. Poku now, can he get the ball into the box? He can. He's found Mandeville, but he's having to turn. It's come back to Newby. Back to Mandeville. Tries to get across, but not able to. But eventually it finds Weston, and can he finish? He can, and that's the first goal under my tutelage. And yeah, Curtis Weston is the first guy to score for Chesterfield, with me at the helm. So as you can see here, it's pouring down rain. Mandeville struggled initially to get that in, came back to him, but he gets the second chance. Weston pulls it down, and keepers in just sort of stand and watched as he manages to net it past him. So yeah, we're off to a good start. Newby with the throw. Mandeville tries to get it down the line, finds Spirio. Spirio now, not like the flying dragon, but it is Spirio, not Spyro. Here's Poku. Not able to get the ball in, and I think we've won ourselves a corner from that. So we're just we're going to play this shot. Yeah, played in, chance, and offside. Okay. So we're kind of dominating now. We've kind of dominated this second half. We're in control of this game. Mandeville gets it through. Here is Spyro. Can he find anyone? He's back to Mandeville. Mandeville has a pop, and it's gone over the bar. So a couple of changes. Hollis has come on for Evans, and Poku's made way for Holmes, and then I've pushed Weston out onto this wing. Really the reason behind it is Evans is only on a 6.5. He's not playing too well. Poku's on a 6.6, but it's also its fitness as well, like sort of thing. So they're the couple of changes that I've made. So we can see if we can see this game out. It'd be nice if we can get a second goal just to ease the sort of like the stresses of like giving away this there's 3 points that we could possibly have here. But Chorley have definitely upped everything in the second half. And we'll see if we can show some passion maybe. Long ball over the top. Spyro gets there. Back to Mandeville. Mandeville looking for an opportunity to get through the middle here. He does play it through. Spyro, not sure if he's onside, but if he is, and there he is. He's managed to score on his debut. I think we've got him on loan, like that means so. Great to see. Great finish as well. He powered that into the back of the net, like, you know. But Mandeville is waiting for the run. Nicely timed here from Spyro. And blast it past the keeper, and we are going to pick up, I would say, 3 points. And even our players now are kind of being uninterested. Interesting there. Why are they uninterested and complacent? But there we go. 3 points in the bag on our opening day. A clean sheet. That is great to see. And we stopped them from even getting a shot on target. So a really good start, positive start. We're looking good in our first game. So we've already broken a record. Oliver Newby, even though he's probably not going to be able to play much longer, is become the youngest ever National League player at 16 years and 340 days. So I did say that he wouldn't be here much longer, and he has now signed for Crystal Palace. He's going to be playing in the Premier. Well, I mean, you don't know how many games he's going to get in the Premier League. He will do eventually. 425,000 we've managed to sell him for. It's not in any instalments. It's a straight one-off deal. It's a hell of a lot of money for him, but 425k is what was accepted, and the board have agreed that 165 of that is going to be added to our transfer budget. So that's just massively increased, whereas our transfer budget, it's massively, well, it's not happened just yet, but that's going to put us up to, with that 160 is going to put us up to like 200,000, which is like an amount of money, like in the non-league. That's just like, that's crazy. But yeah, Oliver Newby, good luck in your career, and yeah, maybe we'll be able to sign him back at some point. I don't know, but he'd probably be worth about 400 million by the time we get round to signing him. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he lasted only a short time. He got to play. He became the youngest player to play in the National League, but now he's off to Crystal Palace and playing the Premier League. So sticking with the 4-4-2, I mean, it was successful, wasn't it? We got like a win in our first game, and we're up against the team that obviously has just lost 4-0. Can we like put more damage into them? Like that's the situation regarding this one. There's a couple of changes that I've made like going into this one. Scott Bowden is coming up top. Also, we've got Hollis going to start as well. Obviously, Richard Wyatt, yeah, he's come in. If any of you are not aware, it's Arlad, but that's who he is, and he's come in obviously for the replacement of like Oliver Newby, who's now like moved on. See if Richard can now like nail down that like right back spot. So here we go, first home game with me in charge. Let's see, is that you prowl the like touchline? Can we like get the home fans buzzing just like the away fans did, and in the last game against Chorley? I think Stockport have took a heavy blow to their morale with that loss to Dagenham and Redbridge. And here's a chance for Mandeville, and it's gone in. The keeper couldn't keep it out. Hinchcliffe there. We'll see it better, obviously, on the replay of like how that has managed to get past him. But a good strike from Mandeville, who's another one of our new players. Bowden all the way across here. Spyro leaves it, must have got a shout. Mandeville and Hinchcliffe just couldn't keep it out. It's a good power shot from Liam Mandeville there, and he's looking like a good prospect for this club. As you can see, 8 shots to 1, dominating this first half. So a chance now maybe for Stockport to get back in it from a corner, and they've just hit the outside of the post there. So luckily for us, it didn't go in. But I think that's probably where they're going to possibly get something from. It's a chance here, though. It's scrambled in the box, and it's like gone into the back of the net. And Poku has also scored now. He's picked up, looks like he's picked up an injury there as well. But he's new, obviously, to the club as well. It comes across here. It's just a massive scramble, and it's gone through like a load of players' legs and stuff. And it's been credited to Poku just before our time. And we, like I say, absolutely dominating that first half. So don't want to take any chances with the injury to Poku, so we're going to make a change. Weston's going to move out onto this left-hand side, and Holmes has come on to replace Poku. I mean, I thought Stockport would be a team that would be challenging us like near the top, in the playoff sort of situation, but they've started off really poorly this season. Buchanan cutting that one out, and there's a chance, and they've managed to get a goal here. Just out of nothing. It was a bit of a mistake from Buchanan. He takes the ball initially, but then when he goes to like clear it or whatever, he's kind of like not sure what to do here. I mean, it comes in here, he gets the ball here, and he just blindly, you know, plays it across. He was like no pressure whatsoever, and he was facing back towards the goal, and he's like just basically blindly played that across, and the strikers come in and penalise. So the captain there not leading by example in any way whatsoever. That was a terrible performance from him right there. But we're up to 18 shots now. Here is a chance from Buchanan. Oh, and he's made up for that with a cracking free kick. Wow, there we go. He's made up for his mistake there with an awesome free kick in off the post by the looks of it. I think the keeper may have got something on it, but not enough to keep it out. Great strike here. He curls this one in right in that top corner, and the keeper doesn't actually get anything. It's actually come off the post. It just only that. He's played this onto the edge of the box to Weir. Holmes got the running in of Richard Wyatt, and Richard has scored here. First goal of the season. And not a bad way to introduce yourself, as it said at the bottom there on his debut. Well, he's come in to replace Oliver Newby. There was a few people that were a bit unhappy with the fact that Newby had been sold, but the amount of money we got from him, a hell of a strike. Really was a hell of a strike. I mean, obviously, I can't change the colour of your hair and stuff like that, Rich, but you know what I mean? But yeah, great strike from you. What's happened here? So a sending off. It is a sending off. So it just goes from bad to worse now for Stockport. As they get a player sent off, their left back has been sent off, and I think we're just going to run this out 4-1. 23 attempts. I've just noticed that. Wow, we might even be able to just maybe get one more attempt here. As Wyatt picks this up, Richard, can he get this? No, he can't. He loses out. There's maybe a chance here for a counter attack. He's on his own here. If and we could get a sending off here as well. As Hollis has come across, and I think he might have been last man, and he is, and he's gone, and there's two sending offs in this, and Hollis there, yeah, bye, like, so a chance maybe for Stockport to get another goal, and they have done from the resulting free kick. That's a bit poor really, in the fact that we just didn't mark up very well on this free kick. Just let Osborne drift away there. I don't know who was supposed to be picking him up, but he just managed to drift away, and it's a good header from him, and they managed to get a second. So a bit disappointing that we conceded 2 goals, but 23 attempts. We could do obviously getting them kind of similar to Nottingham Forest, isn't it? Getting like the shots on target, but I mean, this quality of player isn't going to be necessarily doing that. But the fact that we managed to create 23, Richard's getting a goal on his debut, he'll be happy with that. But yeah, we've got 2 wins in the opening start of the season, so that is like fantastic news, guys. So there we are. We are sitting atop of the tree right now. So that is it. Hopefully, where we will remain for the rest of the season. Like, let's end it now, and we've done our job. Like, you know. Thank you so much, as always, guys, for tuning in to the episodes and stuff like that. And if any of you still want to be part of it, there's no problem. I can add you at any point, like, you know what I mean? So if you do want to be part of this, get in at the early doors, like, you know, if you get in early in, like, you know what I mean, you've got a better chance of, like, you know, progressing and getting to the side and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully I can integrate a few more of you as you progress, like in the under 18s and stuff like that, and get better. And then I can like bring some of you into the actual full team as well. So good to see Richard scoring on his debut. That is great to see. And I'll catch you on tomorrow's video. Thank you once again for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, guys, please subscribe, hit the bell notification obviously for when the videos go up, and one of those would be massively appreciated. I'll catch you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. This is Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.